heading to a big book sale, and I am thrilled about it. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. I'm really happy to see you here. As you can see, I'm not sitting in front of my bookshelves because I just don't want to. The weather outside is so warm and nice. I want to stay outside as much as I can. I feel the weather, feel the spring, feel very nice here. And as I cannot go to the park or somewhere nice to film, I decided why not to film on my balcony. So I'm sitting here, enjoying my coffee, breathing this fresh air, and ready to show you the books I got on the sale. So it's called a big book sale, but I'd rather say it's a huge book sale. There were so many books. I visited it last year, but it was not the same because my son was only 1 month old and I didn't have a lot of time. I wasn't really relaxed, so I could not enjoy it the way I did this year. And also I visited at the end of the sale, like in the end of the week. All the books were almost gone by that time, and this year it was the third day, so and still like many of the books were gone because they are so popular. I got 12 books. Most of them were for $4. 2 of them were for $6 because they were like brand new and new releases, and 1 I got for free. I'm so excited to show you all of them. I divided the books to like 3 categories, which are memoirs, fiction and literary fiction, and thrillers. And I have 2 books that I do not know where to put them. Also, please do not expect me to tell you too many things about them because I was at the book sale yesterday. Then we got home in the evening, just had our dinner, spent some time like with the family, and went to bed. And this morning as well, we had breakfast, just spent some time together, and I'm filming this video right now. So I did not prepare much. I will tell you only the things I know, why I bought this book, and maybe read you the blurb. Let's get into it. A sip of coffee. Let's start from the memoirs. I am actually most excited about them, as I really wanted two of these books and heard a lot about the third, so decided to take it. So the first book is The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. It's a memoir of a girl who was grown up in a family where, when her father was sober, he was like a great example of a father, but when he drank, he was really destructive. And one day, as I got it, she decided to move to New York. And what intrigues me about this book is I read the first page, and it shows us the situation where Jeanette, I guess, sees her mom in the streets of New York, like among the trash, where she tries to find something, as a homeless person. I actually don't know much about this book and all the other books I have here, but this one, when I hold it in my hands, I feel that I'm gonna love it. I feel that it's a book for me. Let's probably read a blurb very quickly. The Glass Castle is a remarkable memoir of resilience and redemption, and a revelatory look into a family at once deeply dysfunctional and uniquely vibrant. When sober, Jeanette's brilliant and charismatic father captured his children's imagination, teaching them physics, geology, and how to embrace life fearlessly. But when he drank, he was dishonest and destructive. Her mother was a free spirit who abhorred the idea of domesticity and didn't want the responsibility of raising a family. The Walls children learned to take care of themselves. They fed, clothed, and protected one another, and eventually found their way to New York. Their parents followed them, choosing to be homeless even as their children prospered. The Glass Castle is truly astonishing, a memoir permeated by the intense love of a peculiar but loyal family. This is the kind of a book, that you need to read to just realize that your life is actually really good. Sometimes I feel like I would prefer to have a better relationship with my family, or that my life is not that great. But when I read these kind of books, I realize that, girl, just enjoy and be happy. Like, you don't have a single problem. So this is something inspiring and thought-provoking. The book I've heard very good things about, so I really want to read it, and probably will do it in the nearest time. Next one is also about a very strong woman, educated by Tara Westover, also a memoir. Tara Westover was raised in a family where her father didn't want her and the whole family to socialize, and they were so isolated from the society that children did not get the education. They did not go to the hospitals. All the traumas, or like things like concussions, were treated at home with the help of herbs. And the first time she visited the classroom was when she was 17 years old. So she eventually decided to be educated. That's why this is the name of the book. Also, like, very interesting how she could do that in spite of her family, all the things that she went through. Also, the woman who was at the checkout said it's one of the best books of her life. Third and the last memoir here is The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. When I was looking through her Instagram, I was thinking she was insane and kind of stuck in the age when she was famous and popular and very attractive, and was doing the same things she was doing back when she was young. But looking at her, you can tell she is not that attractive, and it looks really weird, like dancing in her swimming suit with the same makeup that she had when she was like 17. That does not look good on her now. So this is not as inspiring as the previous two, but I was growing with her songs, with her clips. When I was a teenager, she was with me everywhere. I just feel like I want to read and know what was going on with her, because she was going through tough things in her life. If you read this one, please let me know if it's a good one, or maybe I just should skip on it. And I don't expect too much from this book. I feel like I'm gonna read it and probably not leave it on my shelves, because this is not the greatest person for me that, you know, inspire me in some way. Before moving to the next books, I want to ask you, please like this video, leave a comment and subscribe if you like my content. It's a great support for me. And also let me know which one you like more, me sitting in front of my bookshelves like with the books behind me, or somewhere outside like I'm doing it today. Whatever you like, just let me know in the comments, please. So the book I'm showing you right now is the original Chicken Soup for the Soul plus 30 bonus stories, and it was for free because it was just at the exit with a lot of other Chicken Soup books for different souls. I had it on my wish list, so I decided to start from the original one. This is 100, I believe, heartwarming and kind stories that will help you feel better. This is not the book you have to read in one sitting. I am going to just, you know, have it on my bedside table and probably read one story at a time to just make me feel better. When I saw the next book, I was really surprised because I just added it to my wish list a week ago. And I really wanted, I never considered reading it, but after I read This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune, I decided I have to read it. So this is the book in Russian. Believe it or not, but at that sale I found a book in Russian. It's called Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery, the Canadian author. And as I said, when I read This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune, I decided I want to read this one because she was mentioning it a lot, and the main characters were visiting the place where she lived. And when I found out that it's a Canadian author, Canadian book, and about a Canadian province and the place in Canada, I was like, I need it. I know it's a children's book. That's why I did not consider reading it, because I don't like children's books. I don't like coming of age books. There is a chance I will not like it, but it seems to me everybody in this country and in North America read it. I have to at least try. It's a series. There are a lot of books. You probably know. So I'll try, read the first one and see how much I like it. Also, look at this, please. It has really, really beautiful illustrations. It's also great for the summer. I hope I will like it. I hope. And if I will get it in another edition probably, and maybe in an English edition. Yeah, I like this one as well. It looks very nice. Next three books I have here are thrillers. The first is Drowning by T.J. Newman. I read the beginning of the first book that is called Falling by the same author in my try chapter tag. I loved it. I'm gonna read it. That's why I got this one. Falling was not there, unfortunately. I would probably buy that one as well, for sure. I hope this second book in the series will make me buy and read the first one sooner. The story with the second book is very interesting because I mixed it up with another book. So I watched a book wrap-up of one girl, and she was showing a book that I was really interested in. I added it to my wish list and wanted to get it, and when I saw this one, I was sure it's the same book, so of course I got it. This one is called The Close-Up by Pip Drysdale. Why I was thinking this is the same book? Because the covers look very much alike, but it's not the same. Anyway, I believe that nothing happens for no reason, and maybe I need to read this book. That one was not a thriller. This one is a thriller. Let me read you the blurb so you get to know what it is about. When Zoe Ann Weiss moves to Los Angeles to pursue her dream of becoming a writer, her whole future is wide open. But then Zach, the bartender and aspiring actor she's falling for, ghosts her. Her debut novel, a thriller, fails, and she has writer's block worse than ever before. Now, 3 years later, Zach is famous and Zoe is not. She is facing her 30th birthday, a dead-end job at flower shop, and a demanding agent, and is terrified she'll never get her life back on track. But when Zoe goes to make a flower delivery and Zach is at the address, it's like no time has passed at all. They start casually dating in secret. Her writer's block disappears and Zoe begins to wonder. Zach inspired her first novel, so why can't he inspire her second? But then the inevitable happens and photos are leaked, landing Zoe in the press. Her first novel goes viral and now everyone seems to know her name. Except the problem with everyone knowing your name is that everyone knows your name, including the mysterious stalker obsessed with Zach, a stalker who starts bringing the plot of Zoe's book to life step by step. If you read this one, let me know how good it is, please. And the last thriller is The Girl on the Tray by Paula Hawkins. It's a movie as well, I guess. It's very popular, heard a lot of good things about it. Also, will just read the blurb because I do not know much and I just, got it, put it in the bag, and now it's here with me. So, every day the same. Rachel takes the same commuter train every morning and night. Every day she rattles down the track, flashes past a stretch of cozy suburban homes, and stops at the signal that allows her to watch the same couple breakfasting on their deck. She looks forward to it. She's even started to feel like she knows them. Jess and Jason, she calls them. Their life, as she sees it, is perfect, not unlike the life she recently lost, until today. And then she sees sometimes shocking. It's only a minute until the train moves on, but it's enough. Now everything's changed. Unable to keep her discovery to herself, Rachel goes to the police. But is she really as unreliable as they say? Soon she is deeply entangled, not only in the investigation, but in the lives of everyone involved. Has she done more harm than good? Compulsively readable, The Girl on the Train is an emotionally immersive Hitchcockian thriller and an electrifying debut. We'll see. 5 more books left. The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. If you watched my first book haul on this channel, I showed you another book by Nicholas Sparks and said that I love all the movies based on his books. I watched, I guess, all of them. Now I don't have too much time to watch movies. I prefer to read a book, to film, or to spend time with my family. That's why I decided that I want to try and see and compare the movies and the books, and if I like his books, which I hope I will. He has so many to read. Like at the sale, there was the whole table full of his books and I wanted to get every single one of them, but ended up buying only this one. I hope I love his books, and if you read many books by Nicholas Sparks, please tell me which is the best to start, apart from The Notebook, because I just watched the movie so many times. I'm not ready to read the book. The next book is the only one that was not on my wish list. That's not true. I'm lying so badly right now. Sorry. The next book is the one that I don't know anything about. I didn't have it on my wish list. I didn't hear a single review or even see it somewhere, but it was lying on the top of the other books, and the cover is just stunning for me, so I decided to read the blurb, read only the beginning, and decided I needed it, and ended up buying it. It's The Other Side of the World by Stephanie Bishop. I will read you the blurb and also read it for myself just to know what the book is about. I also liked that it's very thin, so will be easier for me to read. It's 236 pages only. Cambridge, 1963. Charlotte is struggling with motherhood, with the changes brought on by marriage, and parenthood, with never having the time or energy to paint. Oh girl, I feel you so good. I feel you. Her husband Henry cannot face the thought of another English winter. A brochure slipped through the mailbox. Australia brings out the best in you, gives him an idea. Charlotte is too worn out to resist, and before she knows it, they are traveling to the other side of the world. But upon their arrival in Perth, the southern sun shines a harsh light on the couple and gradually reveals that their new life is not the answer either was hoping for. Charlotte barely recognizes herself in this place where she is no longer a promising young artist, but instead a lonely housewife venturing into the murky waters of in infidelity. Reading the blurbs is hard for me. Henry, an Anglo-Indian, is slowly another one ostracized. I don't know what this word means. At the university where he teaches poetry. Subtle at first, the ostracism, thank you for repeating this word that I don't know, soon invades his entire sense of identity. Trapped by nostalgia, Charlotte and Henry are both left wondering if there is any place in this world where they truly belong. Which of them will make the attempt to find out? Who will succeed? I feel like it's a good one. The Other Side of the World by Stephanie Bishop. Next three books I just know so little, don't know what to tell you. The 13th Tale by Diane Satterfield. It's so heavy for some reason. 384 pages, 85, but really heavy. It's stunning. There was a volunteer, thanks a lot to her and some other women that were helping me to find some books. The volunteers were really helpful at that book sale. In mint condition, a hardcover. I just love this kind of books. I don't know much about it. Probably some kind of a detective or like a thriller story or a mystery story, something like that. It's been in my wish list for years. I heard a review one day. I decided I want to read it. Now, after like 3 years, it's in my hands. The blurb again? All children mythologize their birth. So begins the prologue of reclusive author Vida Winter's collection of stories, which are as famous for the mystery of the missing 13th tale as they are for the delight and enchantment of the 12 that do exist. The enigmatic Winter has spent 6 decades creating various outlandish life histories for herself. All of them inventions that have brought her fame and fortune, but have kept her violent and tragic past a secret. Now, old and ailing, she at last wants to tell the truth about her extraordinary life. She summons biographer Margaret Lee, a young woman for whom the secret of her own birth, hidden by those who loved her most, remains an ever-present pain. Stuck by a curious parallel between Miss Winter's story and her own, Margaret takes on the commission. Please welcome to the comments to let me know what you think about this book. Next one is The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I only know that it's her first adult book after the Harry Potter series, and I got it only because I want to read every single book by that J.K. Rowling wrote. I heard bad things about it and know that many people dislike it. I want to form my own opinion and see what I think about it. That's why I got it. And the last book for today that also looks just amazing is The 100 Secret Senses by Amy Tan. Amy Tan, I believe, is a Chinese author, and she writes books about Chinese immigrants in the USA, if I am not mistaken. I really want to read another book by her that is called The Joy Luck Club. It's about a Chinese woman and her American daughter, the daughter that she was growing in America, but she was Chinese. So why I'm interested in her books, because I am an immigrant myself and I have a baby who was born in Canada. So I know he will be different from me, from my husband, from my parents. Although he is raised in our Ukrainian family, he's gonna be different because he is growing here in Canada. I know we are going to have tough moments about that, because probably there will be situations where he will not understand us or we will not understand him. And in the Joy Luck Club, the book by this author, I know that she describes like the relationship between a Chinese mother and an American daughter. That's why I was interested. This one, I have no idea what it is about, but it is so beautiful. I just didn't find the book I wanted, so I decided to go with another one. Let's look at the blurb again. Amy Tan says, it's about the author. I don't want to read this. Okay, this is actually interesting. In the 100 Secret Senses, she uses her characteristic wisdom, grace, and humor to conjure a story of the inheritance of love, its secrets and senses, its illusions and truths. Set in San Francisco and in a remote village of southern China, this is a tale of American pragmatism shaken and soothed by Chinese ghosts. What proof of love do we seek between mother and daughter, among sisters, lovers, and friends? What are its boundaries and failings? Can love go beyond until death do us apart? And if so, which aspects haunt us like regretful ghosts? In 1962, Olivia, nearly 6 years old, meets Kwon, her adult half-sister from China, for the first time. Olivia's neglectful mother, who in pursuing a new marriage can't provide the attention her daughter needs, finds Kwon to be a handy caretaker. In the bedroom the sisters share, Kwon whispers secrets about ghosts and makes Olivia promise never to reveal them. Out of both fright and resentment, Olivia betrays her sister with terrible consequences. From then on, she listens to Kwon's stories and pretends to believe them. 30 years pass and Olivia is about to divorce her husband Simon after a lengthy marriage. She is certain he was never given up his love for a former girlfriend who died years before. Kwon and her ghosts believe otherwise, and they provide Olivia with ceaseless advice and pleas to reconsider. But blah 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 blah, it's really long. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but is there any magic realism here? Because I don't like that, and I feel that I took the wrong book, because I was reading part of the blurb and it was a different story, so probably I mixed this one up with another one as well. Anyway, probably I need to read it, and as you see, again, it's about some like cultural difference and things like that, so I'm still interested, unless it has magic realism in it. I'm very much sure I'm gonna like some of the Amy Tan's books, so I'm gonna try this one. If you have another recommendation, of course, welcome to the comments. These were all of the 12 books. I am feeling cold now because the sun is gone and the wind is here, so I have to go back home. These were all of the books I got at the book sale of 2025. Really happy, really excited to read every single one of them. Thank you for being with me and watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.